All right, guys, today we're going to talk to you about how to get really fucking good at solving problems. I myself personally have been solving problems at an elite level for about 2 decades, honestly, about 19 years. When I went into the military in 2004, they taught me how to solve problems, and I've taken that skill and I have applied it to many things in life, most readily solving my problems and my customers' problems. And I'm going to teach you guys how you too can do that for yourselves, your team, your unit, your tribe, and your business on today's show. What's up, guys? My name's Chris Warrens, founder of Warrior Consulting. I just want to give you just a brief background about me. I've now built 6 multi-million-dollar businesses, exited 2, and help entrepreneurs internationally when it comes to building their businesses to the multi-million-dollar mark and beyond. Most people that I do work with are under the 20-year mark in business, and there are a lot of common things that I talk about and work on with people, not only in their businesses, but their mindsets, but also within my businesses. So that's why we're here. This is what this channel is all about. We're all about giving value, impact, hopefully influencing and providing you with some answers that we can give you the perspective of from being in the role for now 15 years. So without further ado, let's jump into the show. All right. The first 2 things I'm going to teach you about solving problems go hand in hand. Number 1, how you frame the problem. For instance, I get the opportunity to solve this problem versus I have to solve this problem. Understand the frame. I have an opportunity to solve this problem versus I have to solve this problem. Think about how I'm saying it. How I'm delivering it is more important than the actual words, but it's the frame on how you look at it. If you look at the opportunity to solve a problem as an opportunity rather than a burden, I guarantee you the problem solving is going to happen much, much faster. And the polarity of number 2 is looking for problems to solve. So let me explain to you this story. So number 1, how you frame problems. Opportunity versus burden. Number 2, look for problems to solve. So check it out, right? I typically talk to about 10 to 30 people a week that pay me to solve their problems. People actually hire me to solve their problems reactively and proactively, which we're going to talk about later in the show. So what I do is I sit on the phone call, just very similar to like I'm sitting here, and I listen. And if you want to be a really good problem solver, you have to not only look for the problems to solve and have a good frame of solving the problems in the sense of it's an opportunity, but you have to get really good at listening to yourself and listening to other people. So let's use solving other people's problems first. If you get really good at opening people up, just saying, all right, hey, little Johnny, all right, talk to me about what's going on. Where are these pain points that you're experiencing? Then little Johnny is going to go on for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. And what I do is I have a pen and paper, sometimes a Post-it, sometimes a notebook, and I just write the problem. Problem number 1, little Johnny has limiting beliefs. Problem number 2, how he frames things. Problem number 3, confidence. Problem number 4, he has no fucking clue what he's doing. Problem number 5, he is not an emotionally intelligent person. Now I have all these problems because I just listened to them. After I've listened to them, I'm going to repeat back to them what they said with those problems. And then, since I've been listening, I'm thinking about how to solve those problems. Now, I've gotten really good at this, but you could also use this approach of just asking a couple of questions, then shutting the fuck up and looking at it as an opportunity and looking at it as problems to solve. These are your first 2 most important things at getting really good at solving problems. So when I repeat everything back to little Johnny and I say, these are the problems that you're having, here's the good news, right? Turn it around into an optimistic thing. I can help you solve all these problems like this. Give me a month and I'll get these problems solved for you. Or give me a year and I'll get these problems solved for you. The point is I can solve your problems, right? So when you look for opportunities, or if you look for problems to solve, and you look at those problems as an opportunity, those are two skill sets, how you frame and looking for the problems. Those are two skill sets that you need to implement daily when it comes to solving your problems and solving other people's problems. Now, I initially said listening to ourselves and other people to solve their problems. So let's take a different lens of focus on this, and we're going to look for problems to solve within ourselves. Okay? When it comes to solving our own problems, you have to listen to yourself. You have to listen to your intuition, your gut, your thoughts, and your spoken word, among other things. And if you get really good at listening to your thoughts, your gut, and your intuition, you're going to find the answer to your problems to solve. So when I say you have to get good at listening, you have to get good at listening to other people. And most importantly, you got to get good at listening to yourself. For instance, a few weeks ago, I was in the gym. I was doing heavy Arnold presses. All right. Arnold press is a variant of a shoulder press. Okay. I was doing like 80 pounds on Arnold presses, which is really heavy. And I had a really good few sets. Everything was fine. However, the next day I woke up, had a little bit of pain in my shoulder. Nothing significant, just a little bit. But what did I do? I deployed my self-awareness and I listened to my body. My body said, Chris, don't push it today. Take it easy. Don't lift upper body. Let the shoulder repair itself. And, best case scenario, just take it down a notch and take it easy. And when you have that type of awareness and you have that ability to listen to yourself, you can easily solve your problems for you. And when you get really good at solving your problems for you, then you deploy it with other people and get really good at solving their problems. Guys, I'm being honest with you. If you want to make a lot of money, get really good at solving problems, not only for yourself, but also other people. All right. If you want to make a lot of impact, create a lot of influence, have followers, have a tribe, get good at solving problems. The byproduct of that is the money to come. And the third thing, and the last thing we're going to talk about here, is the proactive approach versus the reactive approach when it comes to problem solving. For instance, my shoulder was a reactive approach. My body hurt. I listened to it. I took a step back and I didn't push it. That's reactive because my body hurt. Proactive, not try to lift 80-pound Arnold presses, not push myself to the point that I know I could injure myself. No matter how you look at it, 80 pounds on Arnold press is a lot of weight, okay? And I'm not sitting here saying I'm super strong or any of that bullshit. I've been working out for 26 years. I know I'm strong. My shoulders are strong. But what it comes down to is proactively, I know that that's too much weight, and I shouldn't be doing that. I should be down into the 50 or 60 mark in doing higher repetitions because my shoulders, my joints are getting close to 40 years old, and I need to not be destroying my AC joints, and I should be doing things in a healthy manner, not thinking I'm a 37-year-old Arnold Schwarzenegger. And that's the proactive approach. In this case, realizing that I need to step it back in the macro perspective, stop lifting so heavy, specifically on exercises that you can easily hurt yourself in. And that's proactive versus reactive. You could take this approach on any type of problem in your life or other people's life. And when you get really good at proactively solving problems for people, you create a lot of impact, a lot of influence, and you make a lot of money. And if you get really good at problem solving, specifically proactively, you could live the life that you've always desired. It's really that simple. All right, so let's run it back. How you frame the problem as an opportunity versus a hindrance. Number 2, look for problems to solve. And number 3, understand the difference between proactive and reactive problem solving. If you use these 3 steps that I'm giving you, I guarantee you, If you use these on a daily basis, you will become great at problem solving in a short period of time. 90 days, 6 months, a year. Those are all short periods of time. I guarantee that you'll get better at problem solving just by using this 3-step process. This is exactly what I used. This is how I solve problems at an elite level for myself and other people. And this is how we are growing so rapidly because we've gotten really good as a team of solving other people's problems. And I'm just going to give you a hint, guys. If you guys want to understand how serious we take this, this is how serious we take it. My sales policy and my customer service policy are the exact same thing. And it's one sentence. You want to make more sales? Solve people's problems. You want to be really good at customer service? Solve people's problems. My team, whenever we talk about sales, whenever we talk about customer service, all it is, the conversation is solve the person's problem. That's it. Got a sales call? Solve the fucking problems. You got a customer with a problem? Solve the fucking problem. That's it. It's really that easy. And I'm happy to pass it along to you guys. And I hope you learned something today when it comes to solving problems. All right, guys, that's what I got for you today. I promise you, if you deploy this, you will become an elite problem solver. You will create whatever it is you desire, the impact, the influence, the money, and you will kick ass in life. So let's grow together. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Make sure you guys drop a comment, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.